Hi, my name is Mary Bell, and I'm the Assistant Director at the Wilbraham Public Library. Today I want to show you NoveList, which is one of our resources that answers the question, what do I read next? To get there, go to www.cwmars.org/search/databases. Once you do that, you want to click on NoveList, the first of the list of resources there. And the first time you click on it, it'll ask you to enter your library card number and your password. You're going to want to put your number in with a capital D if you have a 10-digit number that begins with D, or with the 28135 numbers, it just has no spaces. Either way, it has no spaces. And your password is going to be either the last 4 digits of your phone number or your last name in capitals by default, or whatever you've changed your password to log into your library account. If you don't know it, feel free to contact us at reference@wilbrahamlibrary.org and we'll get you set up with a new password as soon as we can. All right, so there's a lot of bells and whistles to NoveList, but I'm going to focus on 3 ways that you can find a read-alike for a book or author that you enjoy or the types of book that you enjoy. The first way that we can do it is to search for a title that you like. I'm going to put in a darker shade of magic, and you can see that there's results coming up or suggestions for what I want to do, and I'm going to click on that top darker shade of magic to perform my search. So it loads with some information about the book. As I scroll down, it'll show you some reviews and some other ways that you can find read-alikes for the book. But what I'm going to focus on is over here on the right where it says read-alikes. I'm going to click on View All to get the list of results. And these results are roughly with the top results being closer to the title that you searched for in similarity. And then as you go further down, it'll be things that are still books that you would like if you like that book, but might be a little less similar. You can see here most of these results say novelist contributor or have a person's name. When that's the case, you know that it's been a title that was curated by someone who works for NoveList. Sometimes, especially in the less similar titles, you might just see a list of similar genres that they share or subjects that the books share. So that's a way of indicating that it may not be as close a match as some of these that have been curated. So let's go back and I'm going to show you the second way that you can find read-alikes, and that's searching for author. So now I'm going to search for John Grisham. And the first list of results that we're going to get is going to be some information about what John Grisham writes, as well as the books that he's written. Over here on the right, you can see read-alikes, and I could click on View All and get a similar list like we did with the title, except it's going to focus on authors. But what I really want to focus on here is actually this tab that says Lists and Articles. And as I click on that and scroll down to show you, it's going to have lists and articles in which John Grisham's name pops up. The one here that matches with his name is the one that I want to focus on because that actually is an article, and as it loads, it'll be an article by Joyce Sarix that explains why people enjoy reading John Grisham's books, as well as recommendations and read-alikes for Grisham fans. It gives us not only authors who might be similar, but also suggestions of first titles to try by them. Now, not every author is going to have an article like this, but a lot of the most popular ones do. So that's a great way of finding more authors that you might enjoy. And now let me click over here and we'll go back to the home page. There's one final way that's a little bit different, but is one that I like to play around with, and that's their appeal mixer. Underneath the search box, as we scroll down, you can see it says, I'm in the mood for books that are, and there are different options here for things that they've already combined. Now, if you want to do a combination of your own, we can click on Try Our Appeal Mixer. And then we can put in categories of different appeals for different age groups and what we might like to read. So if I wanted a ability diverse character and a fast-paced story, I just hit Find Titles and I come up with a list that fits those criteria, as well as being able to click on the titles here for more information. So try it out, have some fun, and let us know in the comments if you have any questions.